ISTE standards for coaches. The first one is visionary leadership. And Part D says, implement strategies for initiating and sustaining technology innovations and manage the change process in schools and classrooms. I was able to master this standard through 3 assignments. The first one was tech choice discussion. And in this discussion, we talked about the selection process for which technology we want to use, how we evaluate that technology and choose it, and the training that we go through and how we implement it. And it was interesting to see the way other schools handle this process to gain ideas to see how my school does it versus how other schools do it and what works best for different schools. The second assignment was about TPAC, which is technological pedagogical content knowledge. And in this assignment, we basically had to talk about what TPAC is and how it relates to meaningful learning. And I think this helps me master this standard because TPAC is a framework about the knowledge that's needed to effectively teach with technology. And this standard is about implementing technology and managing that change. And this framework is all about choosing the right technology to teach with to enhance student learning. And the third assignment was reading an article by Prensky. And this article talked about how to implement technology, suggestions to give, such as having students be one-to-one with iPads rather than sharing them, because that gives them their own personalized device and they can really focus in on it rather than having to share it with someone. And it also gave different ways that educational technology is used. It gives dabbling, maybe having 2 or 3 iPads or computers in a classroom, doing old things in old ways, such as just taking a document and instead of printing it out, having it on the computer. Doing old things in new ways, which would be still having maybe a book report, but doing it on the computer rather than on paper, having them explore their own way of doing it. And the last would be doing new things in new ways, which would be having that one-to-one classroom and letting your students have the device in the classroom and using it for schools. So all of these assignments were about implementing that technology into the classroom and keeping that change and initiating that change in the classroom.